Step right up, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, come all to the greatest show on the National Mall. Marvel at the 110-foot Ferris wheel. Gasp at the scale replica of a triumphal arch that hopefully will never exist. And for one night only, witness the death-defying spectacle of a 79-year-old man introducing himself as a fine and highly dignified gentleman. That's right. Trump's Great American State Fair opens in just a couple of weeks, and it's going about as well as everything else he plans, which is to say, it is a total, unmitigated disaster. And for background, Freedom 250, this Trump-aligned outfit running Trump's version of America's 250th birthday, is throwing a 16-day fair on the National Mall, starting June 25th. Every state and every territory was supposed to send a delegation and build a pavilion. Texas, they're doing a mini Alamo. South Carolina, doing mini golf. Montana, digging up fossils, presumably like Donald Trump. America's birthday is brought to you with the exact energy of a dying mall's food court. My favorite attraction, though, is a scaled-down replica of Trump's proposed 250 triumphal arch. The arch doesn't exist. Hopefully it never will. Because this is just another thing Donald Trump wants to build to honor himself. Somewhere between the Ferris wheel and the corn dogs, you can gaze upon a tribute to a man's plan to build a tribute to himself. Stirring stuff. And this is fun. At least 6 states so far have told the fair, just lose our number. Connecticut, Illinois, Maine, Massachusetts, Oregon, and North Carolina, a state that Trump won, by the way, all said they're not going to send anybody. Maryland, Pennsylvania, Washington, they're still thinking about it, and the fair opens in less than 2 weeks. Why aren't they coming? Pick a reason. It's too expensive? Freedom 250 builds your booth, but then bills your state for everything inside of it. Oregon got quoted $70,000 just in shipping. And they wrote back, "We have determined that Oregon cannot participate." Also, states are saying it's too rushed, because it is. And yes, it is too politicized, because the nonpartisan 250th birthday of the United States somehow has turned into a fan convention for Donald Jesus Trump. And the states, they're just the latest exodus. You remember these musicians that bailed first, the original lineup with at least 9 acts. Martina McBride, Young MC, the Commodores, all gone. But you know who stayed? Vanilla Ice. When the last man standing at your patriotic MAGA Festival is Vanilla Ice, you need to do something. You need to stop, collaborate, and listen. Your festival has a problem, and Trump can't solve it. I mean, this is turning out to be the Trumpian Fyre Festival with funnel cake. The influencers, they've already fled. The cheese sandwich, it's on its way. And don't even ask what they'll do to get the water out of customs. While the guy who's demanding this thing to honor himself is calling this the greatest event in history. And of course, with all these cancellations, all the failures, Trump's handling it with grace. First, he posted, "Just cancel it. Just cancel the concerts," like a toddler flipping the game board. And then days later, decided he needed to rebrand it. On June 24th, Washington, D.C. will host, quote, "the greatest rally ever. A rally to end all rallies." The singers who left, they were singers with no talent, but big fees to put you to sleep. The new lineup, you got Lee Greenwood singing "God Bless the USA" for the 9,000th time, some opera singer doing Ave Maria again, and 4 separate military bands. And then it'll be headlined, in his own words, by a fine and highly dignified gentleman known as President Donald J. Trump. And he's also self-described as the #1 attraction anywhere in the world. Just don't try to guess his weight. And the funniest thing about this that I've seen nobody talking about, virtually no one, it seems that for the states that have declined, the Trump administration's decided they're just going to simply pick their own representatives for those states. Multiple states have said they have no idea who was chosen to speak for them or why. Massachusetts, one of the states that said no, presumably the White House is going to find a guy, any guy, presumably call him Fitz or Sully, and just stand him under a tent labeled Massachusetts. And congratulations, Fitz, you're Massachusetts now. And Freedom 250 swears that all 50 states will be represented anyway. Sure. Seriously, imagine what this could have been without Trump. With anyone else in office, this could have been the easiest layup in American politics. The country's 250th birthday. Fireworks. Musicians would have been dying to play this gig. We'd have our own little Epcot of states. Literally, everyone loves this stuff. And just like everything else, Donald Trump turned it into another loyalty test. And it's a loyalty test so toxic that entire state governments, including ones he carried, said no thank you. This man could make a bald eagle file a restraining order. Happy birthday, America. Hit that notification bell, by the way, because the gates open in a couple of weeks and you are going to want a front row seat for the Ferris wheel of MAGA collapsing in public.